Hi, this is Metal Steve again. The one and only Metal Steve 01. Lately, I have been affected by something that a lot of people are referring to as the Mandela effect, but the but I've been fighting with a fresh passion. I've been saying there's no such thing as the Mandela effect. I've been calling it all kinds of other things: strange change, weird change, nice change, because I do see some of the changes. What you're about to see in the next few minutes, is proof positive that I am a very, very big fool, which fits because it is now April Fool's Day officially. Alright, let me get this camera reheld so I can hold up an album in front of it. I know how to speak. English was my first language. Alright, so an album in front of it, not a album. This album is Axe Offering. It is the CD. It is an orange back. It is an orange back. I don't know if that's showing up the right color in the camera. There it is. I don't know why the camera's having so much trouble processing that color right now. It is an orange back. Being an orange back, it means it's kind of a slur for a cheap CD. A lot of these cheaper, lesser known band CDs wound up getting an orange back on the case. Here it is. There, now you can see the orange back. So, a lot of people call them orange backs. I've heard that a lot actually lately. The cheaper copies have also got, a lot of them also have this little thin paper insert with the back of the actual album or something close to it on the inside of the insert, and then a orange CD. So this is definitely an orange back. Now, when I got this, it's Axe Offering. When I got this, it was intact. Check this out. You see on YouTube, or basically everywhere, it says rock and roll party in the streets. Here, I'll try to show the back of this again. See if I can get a good view of the back of this again so that you can see where it says rock and roll party in the streets. Let me see. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get this. If I'll be able to get this, I mean, let me see now. You probably hear my computer. It's not happy. It just played the track and is now really, really got its fans going. It is not happy. Alright, so here is, I don't know if you got that or not, but here is the CD. Listen, this is the CD.
This ain't gonna last.
Now, what do you remember? Let's have a knockdown, drag out, rock and roll party. What do you remember? Well, here's what. I'm going to give you a few seconds to think about what you remember. What do you remember? I'll give you a couple more seconds to puzzle it out. Think about it. Even talk to each other about it. You can pause the video at any point in time to think it over. You don't have to let the thing play out. This isn't even that popular of a song. I remember plainly, since this was one of the songs that got me into heavy metal, this was it. This was one of the songs that got me into heavy metal, like classic rock heavy metal. This was it. There were about 5 or 6 of them. This was it. This was in the top 3. I also clearly remember my CD being of different quality than it is now, too. Remember thinking, why is this track in different quality? Well, I'll just come right out and say it. I remember. Let's have a knockdown, drag out, rock and roll party in the streets. Get all the boys together, have them tell everybody that they meet. Friday night at midnight, we're all gonna get what we need. Let's have a knockdown, drag out, rock and roll party in the streets. Like, pretty close to that. That's what I remember. I remember that S. I remember having to learn how to sing that S without losing too much air and going into the next verse. The next verse. I remember Streets. I plainly remember Streets. You might be saying, "Oh, Steve, you are just remembering the remake song of this song." When I first heard of this song, I didn't know there was a remake of this song that Axe did in the 80s on the Rock and Roll Party in the Streets, the Best of Axe. I didn't know they redid that song. At first, I discovered it when I got Axology. I heard of it. I heard that there was a remake, but I was like, "Oh yeah, that's it. That's the remake. They have the remake on Axology." Rock and Roll Party in the Street sounds more like a kegger than a rebellion. Just saying. Just saying. This is Metal Steve, signing off. Later.